been dreaming about owning your home, but here's a big question. Are you actually ready to buy? Before you sign on the dotted line, there are 5 crucial signs you need to check off your list to know if you're truly prepared for this life-changing step. Ready to find out if home ownership is in your near future? Let's jump in. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you've been dreaming of owning your own home, but aren't sure if you're financially ready or emotionally prepared, then this video is for you. Today, we're diving into how to know if you can really afford to buy a house in the USA. I'll be sharing 5 key signs that show you're ready to make that big step. So let's get started. First up, stable income. If you're looking to buy a house, you need to have a reliable source of income. Lenders want to see that you can consistently make those mortgage payments. Ideally, you've been in your job or field for at least 2 years, but if you've got a steady paycheck or business revenue, that's a big green flag. This gives both you and your lender confidence that you can handle the responsibility of home ownership.
We moved to the US in May 2023, and by October, we had already bought our house. Crazy, right? At that time, we had been working here for less than 2 years, but we still got approved for a mortgage. I think a big factor was our work history. My wife worked in Singapore for 8 years, and I worked in Taiwan for 5 years. That probably showed the lenders that we had a stable income and could handle the loan long term. Honestly, I believe that no matter what your situation is, as long as you can prove that you can afford a monthly mortgage, there's a good chance you'll get approved. So, if you're thinking about buying a house, don't be discouraged. Just focus on showing your financial stability.
Next, we're talking about savings. Can you afford the down payment and closing costs? You'll need at least 3 to 5% of the home's price for the down payment. And don't forget about the closing cost, which can be 2 to 5% more. So if you've been saving up for a while and have enough cash in the bank, that's a great sign you're financially prepared to take the plunge.
When we decided to buy a house, we made sure we were financially ready before jumping in. First, we saved up for the 3% down payment and closing costs. We didn't want to rush into home ownership without being prepared. Aside from that, we also set an emergency fund because let's be real, unexpected expenses always pop up. And of course, we had to think about furnishing the house after closing. Instead of taking another loan for furniture and household stuff, we saved up to 2 months worth of salary so we could pay for everything in cash. I know saving money is tough, but with proper budgeting and tracking your expenses, it's definitely possible. If you're planning to buy your dream home, start saving early and plan ahead. It will make the process so much smoother.
Alright, sign number 3, your debt to income ratio. What's that? It's the percentage of your monthly income that goes toward paying off debts. Lenders use this number to make sure you're not overburdened with debt. Ideally, your total monthly debt payments, including the future mortgage, should be no more than 43% of your gross income. If your DTI is lower, that's a good sign you can afford a mortgage without stretching yourself too thin.
When we were buying our house, the only debt we had was our first car loan, and that is Ruru. So, in terms of debt to income ratio, we were in a good spot since our total debt was less than 43% of our combined gross income. After getting approved for the mortgage and officially becoming homeowners, we decided to get our second car, and that is Ruby. Now that we're stepping into 2025, we're adjusting to these new financial responsibilities. Honestly, it's a challenge, but we're staying focused on our goal to pay off Ruby, and eventually our dream home.
Let's talk about your credit scores. Your credit score can have a huge impact on whether you're approved for a loan and what interest rates you'll get. Most conventional loans require a score of at least 620, but for the best rates, you want to aim for 700 or above. If your credit score is looking solid, then you're definitely on the right track.
Even though we've been in the US for less than 2 years, I'd say we built a pretty good credit score, over 700. Not bad for immigrants who just moved here, right? So, how did we do it? First, we set up Ruru, our first car loan, on autopay to make sure we never miss or delay a payment. Second, when it comes to our credit card debt, we always pay it off in full before the due date. At the end of the day, it's all about being responsible with your debt and having at least a basic understanding of how to manage your finances. Small habits like these can boost your credit score over time.
And finally, sign number 5, long-term stability. Buying a house is a big commitment, so you want to make sure it aligns with your future goals. Are you planning to stay in the same city for the next few years? Do you feel ready to take on the responsibility of home maintenance and repairs? If your life and career are stable and you see yourself sticking around, then home ownership could be the right choice for you.
North Carolina is definitely one of the best states to settle down in, especially as we get older. The trees are absolutely beautiful in the summer, and the winters not too extreme, just the right balance. We can already picture ourselves starting a family here, having kids, raising them, and watching them grow. That's actually one of the biggest reasons we decided to buy a house early. We see North Carolina as our forever home, and we're excited for all the memories we'll create here.
Quick bonus tip. Market conditions also play a role. Are interest rates high or low? Is the housing market hot in your area? Sometimes it might be better to wait for the right time if the market isn't favorable. Always keep an eye on interest rates, especially if you're planning to lock in a mortgage for the long term. So there you have it. If you've got steady income, savings, a low debt to income ratio, a good credit score, and long term plans that align with home ownership, then you're probably ready to buy your first home. But remember, buying a house is a big decision, and it's always best to consult with a financial advisor or a mortgage professional to make sure you're making the right choice for you. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Got any questions or want to share your home buying journey? Drop a comment below. Until next time, take care and good luck with your home buying adventure.